Fucking hell, bro. Fucking hell, bro. On God, bro. This stuff is pissing me off, bro. On God. Why am I doing that wild statement, bro? I don't know why. My God, please. Please unban me, unsuspend me. I don't do anything wrong. I don't even fuck, fuck. Tolong. These things, bruh. Oh God, man. One, two, three. So yeah, people, welcome again to this channel for the third time, because the part 2 it just got fucked up because I do some mistake in the coding, but it's okay, guys. Yeah, we're going to back to the Roblox studio. Hope you guys enjoy this. Yeah, until I crazy, I will continue this until I really reach my limit. No, I will push the limit. I will push the limit though. I will push the limit. Yeah, limit. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna let this respawn coins. Do whatever you can do, please. The thing is working. The thing is working. While true do respawn coins, and then fuck this motherfucker. How? I don't even understood how. Oh god, I don't even understood. Fuck, man. It's okay. To 3, and then the coins dot transparency equals to 0 again. 0 coins can touch equals to true, and then coins dot value equals no, it doesn't mix any. Okay, just talks. Okay, talks. Okay, let's do that shit, and we make the response coins valuable. Let me do this again. Please be back. 4. Why it does do 4? It just 1 coins. Why it just say 4? Why? Now it's 5. Okay. Now it's 6. 7. Sometimes the thing just broke, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Let me show you guys something. Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna put this in here maybe so you guys could see. Look at it. 13. How? It just 1 coins. 16. 19. Come on, bruh. I just messing around with this code, and yeah, it's still broken. I don't know why it's broken. Let's just see again. It's going to do this. It's just same tool. How can I make the function works with a local? I think I should make it inside the function, but collect is close to false, and then I think it doesn't do this. It does do the things like this. Then coins transparency equals to 1 coins dot value. It doesn't have any value. Oh, it's a fucking coins value plus equals 1, and then what else? X equals to 3, and then collect is equals to true. Maybe it's something like that. It should be working, right? Start from 0. Why it's talking? What the fuck, bro? So if you stay in here, where is it? It doesn't need this, huh? Okay. Else. Bam. Okay, it's working. Else. How to put else in here? Else. If call it was true, then coin transparency so once and no, that's not the logic. That's not the logic. So wait. I think I know another problem in here. I think it's because I have another logic in here. Tax to tweet 3 seconds, and then it will make another if statement. It will please let me think chat, let me think. What if I make it inside the if statement? No, it doesn't work. How? But how though? How to make that things appears again? How to make this piece of shit appears again? How? And then I don't understand the logic, bro. Oh god, I'm stuck in here. My brain is just like a face. It's just like a face. I don't understand any shit. I don't know why. Oh my god. Equals to true. If I do this, wait, equals to 3, and then the coin transfers and the value changing again. What's gonna happen? Let's try to the 0 and coin value. The collect equals to false. One, 2, 3 pairs. 1, 2, 3 appears. It's working. It's working. Okay. It's working. Okay, it's working. So I think it's working. It's completely working. God damn. Wait. Let me test it in server and client. We need 2 players in here. Let's test it, brother. Okay, so I am now in. Come on, fast. Okay, so I am a second players, and when I type this, okay, the second players got the coins, and if this players take the coins, the second player take the coins. What the fuck? It's still not working. Why? Why, brother? Why? You could make a touch inside of it. What this motherfucker say? Come on, go on, go on. Local player game got. Oh my god, I'm so confused, bro. What's the problem in here? What is the problem in here? What if player and expose them? Let's run it again, I guess. Yeah. It's not bug. The studio was working. Still, it's in player 2. Okay. Wait, we're gonna make this one. Why? Oh my god. How ya? The thing is working, but when it comes to second players, I don't even understood why. Oh, it's working. Thought it was bug. How though? How? my god. Help me. This code. Okay, okay. Ah. Oh my god, these things must make me so unconsciousness, bro. How? So tired. I don't know why. I'm just so tired, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Players. Isn't it the character? It was the left foot, right foot, but the thing is, the located of the leader stat was in players, not player, where it contained a UI or something like that. And why you should use character? I don't know what am I supposed to. Okay, just give me all the hierarchy of this folder at all of it. So the function of get player is just going back to the player, right? It will returns you to the player and then it enters the leader stats. But the things that I'm confused is when you look at it using a character and then you're not using as after the character it was dot player dot leader stat, you just going through from character dot leader stat. Why is that happen? How that the Roblox the code know that when you put character or hit dot parents inside of it, you will get the players? How? I mean, like, you just return it to the character. Okay, wait. I don't fully understood why you put game.players. I mean, like, I know that you identify the players, yeah. Imagine it's FL character, yeah. And then I still don't understood why get player from character it's inside of character. I mean, like, why is that happen? Why? I don't fully understood why. Fuck. I don't really understood what the fuck you saying. Just explain it one by one, okay? Line by line until I understood. Yes, I understood this. Okay. Why not just using game dot players dot player add and then using the function player? Oh my god, I still confused, bro. Why? What happened with me? What fucking happened with me? Understood. Oh, aduh. Oh my god, I'm so confused, bro. You know what? I think I need some YouTube video that train me logic about this kind of code. any YouTube video that could help me learning the logic of coding, that 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 the case is same as this, please give me the YouTube video. and and yeah, I hope that could help me learn the logic. Bro, the problem is I know how the function works. I know how variables works. The problem in here is how the logic of some function that I don't understand. That's the problem. That's the problem. I know what functions works. Remember that. I know. So tell me the solution of it, please. Okay, I want you to summarize all of it and make me understand a single line of that cat player character, because I don't even understand what the fuck you're saying right now, and I need to fully understand what the functions do and what does it do to make the coins appears and disappears. this. Okay. This is a character. This is the player. just got this motherfucker. What the fuck? Huh? Okay. Here. It runs. Okay. Okay. Just do the logic. Okay, I don't even understood why it does that or it. Let me just do some resets in here. I mean, like you don't really need this. Yeah. Cause it just needs this and this, and doesn't need this too. It's working. It's working. Okay, let me just try to test it on an server client again, and 2-player in it and runs. Oh my god, this is so weird. Player X2, what about the player 1? Please. It's working though. Damn, it's working. It's working, chat. Get the player from humanoid. I think it's done. Yeah. Fuck these fucking coins. Dumb bitch. Get the player from the character. What if I don't do this? And just make it through like this. And then make it two of them. Let's see what happens. Layer 2 take it. Layer 1 take it, and yeah. It done, baby. Come on. Okay. Devlog. Okay, let me make a documentation of it. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, guys. Then we do this. Server and clients. 3. Yes, it's done. But still do not really understand the logic of it. Maybe after repetition our okay, let me see a picture, logic, and the world looks like this. Maybe some random guy, like, I mean, like, oh, what about the broad dev? Broad dev is actually making this kind of tutorial at the end that making final games in here.
Welcome back to my Roblox beginner scripting tutorial series. The workspace, and we're going to insert a model. Now with this model, we're going to we're going to need one for our devs. And we're going to for the first obstacle. So what I'm going to do is rename this part to, let's say, stage and like this. So what we're going to do is basically take that's over. We're going to say for child here we're going to set make gate main or button. It's going to be step on the button, and then make is go into pairs open and close parentheses buttons colon get children open and close parentheses do, and then we're going to hit enter. So basically we're going to use get children to get a table of all of the buttons that are inside of this buttons folder, and then we're going to use this button variable to make a touched event for each and every single this key variable right here. Index variable, we can actually just put an underscore because we're actually not going to use this key variable right here. So what we're going to do now is say button dot touched colon connect function open close parentheses enter, and we're also going to pass in the other part that we're trying to do, humanoid open close parentheses with humanoid, and then and those are kind of our stage 1 boolean, which is go rename it, and we can leave child open close parentheses touch just like this. So now what we're going to do is say if humanoid and touch dot value is equal to false. Now the reason we're saying touched here is because we're trying to see if touched actually exists as a value, and then we're going to check if the value of touch, so this thing down here, if it's set equal to false, so it hasn't been touched yet. So if we're able to confirm all these things, then we can make the button pressable. So what we're going to do is we can actually create a new function and just put that inside of here. So what I'm going to do is declare a new function up here by saying local function activate button, just like this. And then we're going to put an open close parentheses and then hit enter. There's actually a few things that we're going to pass in. So the first variable as well. So we're going to put in touch just like this. So then we're going to do the same thing up here by passing in button as a parameter, and then we're going to pass in the touched instance value as well. So now true, and then we're going to locate the duration value as well. So what we're going to do is say local duration equals button colon find first child open close parentheses duration just like this, and then we are now going to put a task dot wait for however long the duration's value is set back equal to false just like so. So we now have a button that activates, but now what we need to do is actually make the gate associated with this stage to be, I guess, open. So here's how we're going to do it. What we're going to do is basically locate the gate that we're looking for, and then we're going to open it up. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to say local gate equals gate colon find first child open close parentheses. And what we're going to oh, sorry, gates, that's what I meant to say. And then inside of here, what we're going to do is say button.name. And the reason we're doing button.name is because when we're looking for the stage 1 button, this is the name of the button. And if we go inside of the gates folder, we're trying to look for the same exact name so that we know that this is the stage gate that we're trying to look for. That's why we passed in button.name instead of looking for the specific name that we're looking for. So then once we find the gate, we're going to say if gate, then we're going to set the transparency of the gate. So gate.transparency is set equal to 0.5. And then we're also going to make the gates can collide set equal to false. So that we set it equal to basically take these variables, we're going to cop can. Now, if we want to be able to print this out inside the output, what we can do instead of a task.wait is write a for loop. Now, what we can do here is basically say local timer equals duration.value, just like this. And what we can do is write a while loop by saying while timer is greater than 0, we can say do timer equals timer minus 1. And then up here, we can say task.wait for about 1 second. And then we can even write a print statement at the very start here by basically telling us what the timer value currently is. So we print the timer, wait 1 second, and then we decrement the timer variable by 1 until it reaches 1, or something that's not 0. So this is basically our entire main script right here. So if we go into the game and hit test and hit play, then we should basically see our first stage be functional. So if I press the button, then it's going to show down here that we have 10 seconds so that we can reach this stage, and we are now reaching the other side of this gate. And then once the timer has finished, then it's basically going to close up again, so you have to go back and press the same button. So if we go back and press the button one more time, then it should be working just as expected. So now what I'm going to do is hit stop, and the next thing we're going to add is coins. So basically we're just going to go inside of model. We're going to, instead of creating a part, we're going to the play inside of our plot. We have this. What we need to do is create a new script for our leader step, and we're going to create a connect function, open and close parentheses. We're going to pass in the player argument, and then we're going to basically choose, and then inside of here we're going to is equal to, and then that's just like this. So now we've created our leader stats script right here. What we need to do now is basically take all the coins that are inside of this points folder. So what I'm actually going to do, local child open close parentheses main game, and then we're going to locate the coins folder by saying local coins equals main game colon wait for child, and then we're going to say coins just like this. Now underscore comma coin in pairs, in parentheses we're going to say coins colon get children, because we're trying to get a table of all the coins rather than the folder itself. So then we're going to say do just like this, and then we're going to add a touch event to the coin. So we're going to say insert just like this, and then we're also going to insert the other parts as well. Now, one other thing we're going to add to this coins variable is by adding another Boolean value inside of our coin, and then we're going to rename this to touch just like so. So what we're going to do first is locate the humanoid once again. So we're going to say local find first, have to locate the player of this humanoid, because we need to be able to change the coin's value of the player based on the humanoid that we provide. And there's actually a function inside of local player equals game.players colon, and this function is going to be called get player from character just like this. And then inside of these parentheses, what we're going to do is say other part.parent, because we are passing in the character and we're trying to see if there's a player object that exists within the character, if that makes sense. So then what we're going to do is locate the touch variable by saying local touch equals coin colon find first child open close parentheses touch just like so. And now we're going to do our if statement. So we're going to say if humanoid and player and touch.value is equal to false, then. So we need to make all 4 of these checks. And if every single check here is valid, then what we're going to do first is say touch.value is set equal to true. And then what we're going to do is say player.leader stat here. So if we just copy this and place it on the right side, plus 1. So basically what we're doing here is we take the player, we get the leader stats folder of the player, and simply this. We just can do a trans, if we go into the game and if we hit on this coin, then it says that it adds 1 to our coins. But there's one final touch that we need to add to this, and that is adding a random coins amount when we step on the button. So what we can actually do down here is say local random amount equals map.random, open and close parentheses, and then we're going to have a range of 1 to 5 just like this. And so once we do this, we're actually going to replace the 1 with the random amount just like this. So now if we go into the game and play, then it should give us a random amount when we step on this coin. So we step on it and it gave us 4 coins instead of 1. And if we step on this one again, then it's going to give us another random amount from 1 to 5. So we've now finished our, basically then we can take the 5 just like this, and touch.value is equal to false then.
Ah, fuck. Imagine a random part toss a coin. Your card's corner checks. That's usually okay, but humanoid checks. Unless if you're not using it. Okay. Okay. So what if I want to and the coins appear? So think I know what to do. Here's it's possible. Oh my god, I'm so confused again. This math stuff is messing me around, bro. Hmm. You know what? You know what? Let's just make it like simple. Okay. Right, I'll make a folders called what coin coin Okay, let's go. Tangguh banget kita, men. Holy shit. Jujur nih, jujur. Gue ditahan nih di sini. Gue udah kelar ujian, karena apa-apa. Mau udah nih, tapi remet nih, remet. Gue ditahan, cowok, sama dosen ini. Dosennya kagak mau ngasih nilai, cowok. Lama banget ngasih nilainya. Jadi gue nggak tahu ini kalau misalnya remet kan gue harus di sini. Nggak tahu dah pokoknya dah. Terus tanggal nggak, kayaknya lama dah gue balik.